guesses right. He's agile. He's quick. I think they may be giving it to him again, though.
His feet are planted. He's got no idea that the momentum and the swing leg's coming out from underneath.
Welcome to week 19 of Instant Replay presented by Cheez-Its. I'm your guy, Charlie Davies, and unfortunately, my co-host, Andrew Reeby, had more important things to do and couldn't join us today, but the show must go on. We kicked this show off in Montreal. We're in stoppage time. It's the 92nd minute, and Montreal striker Bjorn Johnson finds himself in the attacking third, dribbling towards the end line. He hits the cross, but it's blocked by Amro Tarek. Alan Chapman blows the whistle and awards a penalty. There are three things to look at in this play. Let's start with the handball. Tarek is sliding on his back and his arm is extended over his head, making his body unnaturally bigger. Alan Chapman got this one right. Now, for the juicy stuff. PK1. Bjorn Johnson up to take it. Carlos Coronel makes a big save. The Red Bull players rejoice. Everyone hops on Carlos Coronel. What a save! Look at Gerhard Struber. But wait a second. VAR has Alan Chapman take another look for a possible goalkeeper encroachment. Although the broadcast did not show the appropriate angle, specifically this one, the one Alan Chapman is looking at on the monitor, we were able to get that angle. Here you can see that Coronel is off his line. It's a small distance. It definitely feels harsh, but ultimately this is the correct call, and Coronel only gets a verbal warning based on the laws of the game. So we head to penalty number 2. This time, Mason Toye gets a shot at it. Mason Toye steps up, Stutter steps, which is legal under the laws of the game, and Carlos Coronel saves it again! Although this time, it is clear and obvious that the Stutter step caused Coronel to come off his line early, and again, VAR alerts Chapman of goalkeeper encroachment. This was also clear and obvious that Carlos Coronel was off his line even more so than the first attempt. The Stutter step from Mason Toye put Coronel off his line before he even struck the ball. The referee crew got this one right, and a yellow card was issued to Coronel after previously being warned. We head to penalty number 3. This time, Victor Wanyama steps up, Carlos Coronel gets a piece but not enough, and Club de Foot Montreal takes 3 points. Next up, we head to Salt Lake, where RSL are taking on Austin FC. And man, we had some calls reviewing this one. It's the 42nd minute. RSL are up 1-0. Julio Cascante challenges Bobby Wood for the ball. He was successful in that he won the ball first, but in the process, he lunged from behind, scissored him, and ended up sitting on his ankle. Referee did not call anything on the play and allowed play to continue. Is this a red card for serious foul play? Well, by definition, serious foul play, a tackle or challenge that endangers the safety of an opponent or uses excessive force or brutality must be sanctioned as serious foul play. Any player who lunges at an opponent in challenging for the ball from the front, from the side, or from behind using one or both legs with excessive force or endangers the safety of an opponent is guilty of serious foul play. In my opinion, Dave Gantar should have shown Julio Cascante a red card because this does endanger the safety of Bobby Wood. It's from behind with excessive force and a scissor motion which could have seriously injured Bobby Wood. Let's move on. Early on in the second half, Justin Meram is in on goal, and Julio Cascante again gets involved in another controversial play. He seems to foul Meram. Referee calls a foul and issues a yellow card. VAR intervenes and suggests that there is a clear and obvious error and that Cascante should be sent off for Dogso. Dave Gantar comes back from the monitor and rescinds the yellow card and issues a red card for Dogso. There are actually 2 things to look at in this play. Let's start with the foul on Justin Meram. Julio Cascante deliberately pulls Meram back to prevent him from dribbling into the penalty area. Let's take a look at that criteria for Dogso. 1. Distance from goal. In my opinion, if he gets around Cascante, he has an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, a chance at goal. 2. General direction of play. In my opinion, the ball is at an advantageous angle for the attacker. Justin Meram would have the opportunity to shoot either near post or far post, making it an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. 3. Likelihood of keeping or gaining control of the ball. The ball slows down perfectly as it rolls into the box for him to run onto had he gotten by Julio Cascante. 4. location, and number of defenders. Like I said, it's a great angle for Justin Meram to shoot on goal, and there are no defenders in sight. This, to me, signals a clear and obvious goal scoring opportunity. So, Julio Cascante, in my opinion, is guilty of denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity, and Dave Gantar correctly issued a red card. Now, on to the second thing that some of you on Twitter were calling out for. Was Justin Meram offside on the initial pass from Bobby Wood? Based on the angles we have, it does in fact look like Meram is in an offside position. It's clear and obvious to me that he is in an offside position. If that's the case, then the whole entire play should have been wiped and the restart should have been an indirect free kick for offside for Austin FC. We should note that VAR official Victor Rivas could have identified and determined that Justin Meram was offside and the whole play would have been wiped per VAR protocols. But unfortunately, the play was only looked at for Dogso. Now we're in the 70th minute. RSL's Marcelo Silva tries to clear the ball and his foot ends up on Giroussi's knee. Is this a red card? In my opinion, this is just unlucky. As you can see, Marcelo Silva is preparing for a 50-50 challenge. He comes in, he clears it, he wins the ball, and his foot catches the knee on the follow-through. Yes, it is unlucky, but this is not serious foul play. Marcelo Silva is coming in, he's expecting a 50-50 challenge, and he has to go in committed to win the ball. He does, and on the follow-through, he catches the knee. There's not enough time for him to pull out, and two, he's not looking to intentionally injure. As you can see, he's looking downfield to see where the clearance is going. In my opinion, Dave Gantar and his crew got this one right. We head to Red Bull Arena for New York City FC taking on Inter Miami. It's the 41st minute. Gregory and Maxi Morales are challenging for a 50-50 ball. Should it have been more than a yellow on Gregory? Producer Phil, let's slow this down. As Gregory comes in for the challenge, he wins the ball and then catches Maxi Morales' lower leg. In my opinion, Alan Kelly and his crew got this one right. It is a yellow card. It's reckless, but it's not serious foul play. Let's move on. And we head to the 54th minute, and there's a battle for possession of the ball in the middle of the field when Kieran Gibbs challenges Anton Tinnerholm for this 50-50 ball. Should Gibbs have seen red for serious foul play? Well, the answer is yes. We're going to slow it down right here for this still shot. Producer Phil, once again with this glorious shot to see exactly where Kieran Gibbs is catching Anton Tinnerholm. In my opinion, it's late, it's high, and could have seriously injured Anton Tinnerholm. It endangers the player's safety, and he should have seen red. We head to Houston, where the Dynamo are taking on the Colorado Rapids. It's the 52nd minute, and Maxi Urruti rounds Vincent Yarbo and is taking down the box. Clear and obvious pen, right? Wrong. VAR official Kevin Stott signals to Rosendo Mendoza to take a second look. Are we looking at a dive? No, we're looking at Urruti's run for a possible offside. Yes, and he's clearly off. And when we slow this down, they got this call right. In my opinion, Kevin Stott was fantastic by signaling Rosendo Mendoza to take a look at the offside. Max Urruti is just a stride off, and we play on. And that's it for this edition of Instant Replay presented by Cheez-Its. I'm your boy Chuck. I'll see you next time.